going on YouTube, gang? It's Melo DFS coming to you live and direct. Here to give my favorite plays for today. It's a 9-game main slate. Today is the 10th of February. Hope everybody's having a great day. Feel free to like the video. Please subscribe to the channel. Press that bell icon to always stay notified for new videos. Let's get right into it, y'all. Go on my first play. Going to the point guard spot. We'll pay up to Luka Doncic. I like the spot at 10,800 on FanDuel, 10,900 with a 57.5 projection play. Looks like it'd be a good spot for him for today against Atlanta. Now he's been on a roller coaster trend lately. Check out his scoring. He had a 49.8. Then he bounced back to the Hawks at 64 fantasy points. Played the Warriors 44.5. Then bounced back to Warriors 70.8. Then he went down again against Timberwolves at 42.5. So I really expect the uptrend here for Luka in this spot against Atlanta. And a favorable matchup is a 3.5 favorite for them for tonight. He's averaging around 64 fantasy points in 8 close games. He did have a 64 fantasy point last go around against ATL. So a glimpse of what we can expect for tonight. Last game he did have 8 for 20 from the field, 14 assists with 8 rebounds that game. So hopefully it's a good spot here. Now Atlanta do allow around 35 fantasy points to the starting position, around 34.1 fantasy points allowed in the past 5 games to the position. So going to go to the spot with Luka here, more likely to be lower on because of his inconsistency, but see an uptrend here, and he's done well previously against ATL. So Luka as my first play at point guard for tonight. All right, let's go to our next play. Looking at the shooting guard spot for our savings play to Dante DiVincenzo. All right, going against Phoenix here. He's only 5,200 on DraftKings. Get him for 47 on FanDuel, as he's had a usage bump without Drew Holiday last go around when he played against Denver. He had a 35 fantasy point game. He was 5 for 12 from the field with 7 rebounds last game. Favorable matchup for Milwaukee here is a 4-point favorite against Phoenix tonight, which Phoenix allows around 33.3 fantasy points in the past 5 games to the starting position. A 36 fantasy point game last go around. That was a 2019 season, but he did have 29 minutes on the court in that game, so something to could look at if he's gonna get the 30+ minutes here without Drew on the spot with the usage bump. I can see him give you that 30+ in the spot for tonight. So like DiVincenzo, especially on FanDuel at 4,700, where he can give you that 30 burger in the spot for tonight. All right, let's look into our small forwards position. Another favorable spot is Kyle Anderson at 5,600 on DraftKings, 57 on FanDuel. Going against Charlotte here, which last go around he did have a 48 fantasy point game, but keep in note that was without John Morant playing. But Kyle Anderson still is a good spot, which I can still see him get like a 30-35 fantasy point here. Now looking to him with the usage bump without Jared Jackson and without Clark, in play, still help him out in the spot where Charlotte do allow average 33.2 fantasy points to the position. Like I said, he had a 47 fantasy point game last go around in 29 minutes. He was 7 for 15 from the field with 11 rebounds. But he's averaging around 34.5 fantasy points in the past 2 games recently, with that 30 and a 40 fantasy point game. So something to consider here for Kyle Anderson, keep the roll going, even with John Morant in the game. So I like this play for him to give you that 30-35 fantasy point game with his price tag. All right, let's look into our next spot, going to our power forwards. I do like Domantas Sabonis. He's in an amazing play against Brooklyn. He's 8,600 on DraftKings. Love this play, even on FanDuel at 9,300. But overall, going against Brooklyn to where he's averaging around 50.3 fantasy points in the last 3 games against Brooklyn. He had a 57, a 48, 47 in the last 3 against them. Past 5 games, he's averaging around 52.6 fantasy points. Went away. Around 22 points, 9.6 rebounds in the past 5 games. Also, Brooklyn's allowing average 33.8 fantasy points to the starting position here. So, love this play for Domantas Sabonis in the spot for tonight against Brooklyn. All right, let's go to our next play, going to our center spot.
Another play also to consider is to John Collins at 7,000 on FanDuel, 75 on DraftKings, 34.9 projection play, 54, 68, 41, 44 in the last 4 games. John Collins is in a good spot to look into. He's averaged around 50.8 fantasy points average in those past 4 games against Dallas. He did have that 53 fantasy point game last game. That was last week, where he had 16 for 21 from the field, 12 rebounds in that game. 36.5 fantasy points in the past 5 games, around 22 points, 8.2 rebounds a game. So like John Collins to look into this play, as he's always been dominant in the spot against Dallas. So going back to the well, and he looks to be low owned for this slate for tonight. All right, let's go to our last play, going to our center spot for today. Jonas Valanciunas. All right, Jonas been also crushing lately. 61, 36 in the past 2 games. So he's averaging around 48 fantasy points in the past 2 games. Last game was against Toronto, where he had 8 for 12 from the field, 20 rebounds that game, and he's averaging around 10.8 rebounds in the past 5 games. So Jonas in a good spot, as we all know, to look into targeting the Charlotte's front court. Charlotte is allowing an average 31.4 fantasy points per game to the starting position, around 34.8 fantasy points in the past 5 games to starting center. So Jonas Valanciunas should be a great play to consider on both platforms, as he's in a cheap spot. Those are my plays for today. Y'all like the plays, give a thumbs up. Any questions, comment below. Use the draft dashboard tools in the link in my description. Sign up, it's only $1 up to 30 days. Once you sign up, get access to the NBA cheat sheet, your sleepers and your studs. Click on the watch players, you get access to my player pool up top for watch Mel's DFS picks for either DraftKings or FanDuel, y'all. So I love y'all. Y'all collect that bag. It's Melo DFS, and y'all stay blessed, and I see y'all in the next video.